I'm just watching this ticker that's passing over my screen because of the sailing minigame that happened while I was away from the computer. This is like weirdly entertaining to watch pass by. Anyway, enough of that. I have oh god, I didn't first strike them. Alright, so let me just try out Elvis's freehand artistry ability. This is something that I acquired recently. I'm going to spam it as many times as I am able to. I have the MP for it, certainly. And, the battle's probably almost over. This should do... I'm curious what the actual numbers are gonna be. So that did 1 times... Yeah, that did, yeah, 1 times 10 times the MP cost or whatever the rule was. And... Okay. That was a little underwhelming. By the looks of it, it's doing the same amount of damage to 1 enemy as it's doing to the entire battlefield. So if I were to use it on 6 enemies, it would be quite a lot. But that's okay. Also, I appear to have gotten to level 12 on the thief. All right. So I am going to switch myself off the thief. I still feel kind of bad because most of the time when I had the thief asterisk equipped, I was either using Godspeed Strike, or I was still using the Berserker, which I feel a little bad about. Anyway, now that I've obtained level 10 on this, there's nothing else for it. Let me bring out my inner Scaly or whatever the terminology is, and dress up as a dragon for a while. Okay, we okay with this? Good. Everything looks fine. I get to use a bunch of physical jumping moves apparently, so I'm probably gonna keep the Berserker as my sub job. Just because I can. And let me look at equipment.
If I were to say equip recommended, what's gonna be? What am I gonna look like? I see Dragoons and Valkyries and whoever they are do tend to favor spears. If I were to put on like a lighter physical defense, magic defense, alright, if I were to put on like a lighter armor or something and put on the Bryonac, that's going to raise my... Okay, that is buffing my magic attack quite a bit. I do not need the magic attack. I'm going to leave that as it was. 4 points on my physical attack is nothing at this point. That's like less than 2% of an increase. I am not about that. So let me go back to equipping recommended. Power braces are for physical attack up. Resistance to lightning, cool. Let's run with that loadout for a while. I have not actually looked at the passive abilities in quite some time, and I think it's probably about time I do that. So what passives have I gained from the thief? This is going to be when stealing 2 items can be acquired at once. Okay, that's possibly useful if you're interested in actually using the thief for its thievery abilities, which I have not ever really been a fan of, both in turn-based games like the Final Fantasy sort of games and in action games such as Skyrim. Beastmaster. I have probably looked at the Beastmaster's later abilities on other characters when Elvis had it, but I do not remember what they were. Reduce MP consumption by 20%. That's cool. Beast Whisperer. Roughly 30% chance of capturing defeated monsters. That could be useful. Both of these could be useful. MP Saver, because I'm probably going to be putting Olivia back on some sort of magic user after this. Yeah, Pain into Gain. That was just there early in the game because I didn't have anything better to do. Let's throw MP Saver on that. Raw Power. Brave Command increases physical attack. Like I said, I'm thinking I'm going to be putting her on a magic user, magic job after this. And, has Gloria maxed out the Black Mage job? She has not. Okay, so I may go back to that. I'll probably go back to Red Mage, because I want to get good at the Red Mage. I want to like the Red Mage. It's just something that never really did anything for me. Elvis. Okay, so I've learned all these moves. Indefensible Teal. That is a stat modifying one. 10 times the... It's really 10 to 50 times the ability's casting cost on a random target. Although it looked like, when I used it earlier, it looked like it was doing it on all targets. I'm not 100% on that. Incidentally, Freehand sounds like an ability, a skill that will get worse if I put on something like MP Saver, because then the MP cost will go down, and I will consequently be doing less damage. The artist, the Pictomancer is not an offensive job, as it is really a support job. And Black Mage. I've learned Faraga and Blizzaga, and I am, what, a level 11 Black Mage, so there's just Thundago left? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, thinking ahead to what jobs I'm going to be putting on Gloria and Adele once they hit max level. Adele is, I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. Gloria's probably going to be the red mage.
Anyway, oh, I didn't see you there. Alright, you know what? Inaugural dragon battle, which is just what I'm gonna call it. Let's lead off with Thunderbolt Thrust. Is there anybody who's weak to lightning? There is not. Let's lead off with Thunderbolt Thrust anyway. And we are going to see a cool attack animation. I'm surprised the Dragoon special didn't involve breathing fire or anything like that, but we can make do with 1,892 damage on a poor defenseless, like, spirit's face using a Thunderbolt Thrust. That is fine. Gloria! You know what, let me just knock this thing out. Mercy Smash 3 times. Even through the default, that should bring you down to 1 HP. Oh yeah, oh you're countering. Oh, you suck. No counter. That was a counter. I'm fine, and I think you're at 1 HP now. Alright, my wolf army grows. And I am now a level 2 Dragoon already. Not gonna go back into the menu immediately to see what I learned, because I'm gonna be picking up job levels fairly quickly at this point in the game. Once I get to job level 6 or 7 and the job level growth settles down a little bit, I will look at abilities again. And the ticker is still running at the top of the screen. Nope, it looks like it finally finished. Okay. That ticker was there for a while. I am like 12 minutes into in today's recording session, and I mean, like, most of that was spent in the menu. And if I'm being realistic, I'm probably going to speed up a lot of that time spent in the menu, because I don't want the video to be boring. I've never liked it when Let's Players spend a lot of time goofing off in menus and stuff like that, and I know I spent a good deal of time doing that. Can I get a triple here? I can! Cool, triple battle. Let's do this. Alright, thank you, Adele, and I am getting a lot of experience, a lot of job points, 222 job points all in one shot, which is significant, and quite a lot of gold from that. 3 consecutive battles, 1.3 times multiplier. Very nice. Gloria is almost a max level Beastmaster, Adele is now a max level Black Mage, and it's unfortunate that once I hit level 12 and gain the super ability of each of the job classes, I just switch it out for something else, but I'm sure towards the end of the game, once more of the jobs are filled out, I will be able to actually go back to some of the job classes I've unlocked, maxed out already, and make further use of their cool new abilities. Alright, level 4 Dragoon though already. Very nice. Anyway, as I was saying, it's always sort of annoyed me when Let's Players spend a great deal of time messing around in menus and deciding if they really want the, like, 5 extra points of attack or 5 extra points of defense, and suddenly it's 45 minutes later and we've done nothing but stare at numbers in the menu and all that. And I'd like to... I really don't need to save the game right now. I'd like to minimize the amount of time I spend doing that. Can I, by the way, heal in a tent? Do I need to heal in a tent? I don't... A little. I'm pretty sure I've got a lot of tents. That is a full face helm. Okay, that is not overwhelmingly good, but it's better than what I have by a small amount, and it doesn't, Dread immunity isn't bad, and it doesn't seem to have any, drawbacks. Anyway, what I'm looking for is tents, because I have 11 of those. Because I just bought way too much equipment the last time I went back to town, including, like, 30 Phoenix down and 30 Ethers and whatever. Alright, so you are someone who the quest pin is pointing to. Are you the, like that mimic? Alright, Dark Talisman obtained. That is resistance to either the Dark Element or Dread or something like that. Anyway, are you that priest guy? Or are you the lady who jumped? You're the priest guy.
It's Father Ridian.
Greetings, friends. What brings you to this place?
We came to find you. It's too dangerous down here. You have to come back to town with us.
You came all this way for my sake? That is very kind of you, but... Can you give me a few moments longer? I wanted to offer up a prayer for poor Margaret, and all the others.
Huh? No!
afraid so. Here lie the remains of all those who jumped. So many. And not one of them was saved. They cannot all have been unbelievers. Which can only mean that the judgment is not the will of the Lord after all. You spoke true from the first. Forgive me for doubting you.
Please. There's no need for that. About Margaret... I don't know what to say.
Say nothing, young man. Your sympathy is writ plain upon your face. I thank you for it.
And here we all are. It seems I was right to keep a close eye on you all.
Ah, boss fights.
What the...
To have set foot in this hallowed place adds yet another sacrilege to the list of your transgressions.
Bishop Helio!
Don't you dare talk to us about sacrilege.
Don't you dare talk to the bishop like that!
I'll talk to him however I want. Your precious bishop has been using the judgment for his own ends all along. Anyone he wants out of the way gets thrown down a hole. Tell me you don't see that for exactly what it is.
What? You...
Do not let their words sway you, Gladys. The despicable creatures are masters of deceit. These are full-blooded fairies. They deserve not a shred of mercy. Take your revenge, Gladys. Mete out the only punishment such beasts deserve.
Gladly. Come here, fairy scum!
Alright, I am not sure what job class she is going to be. We've already got the knight. She doesn't really look like a barbarian of any sort, and we've already got the barbarian in any case.
Caused untold destruction. You must make yourself deaf to their insinuations, Gladys, lest you too become an accomplice to their treachery.
Fear not, Lord Inquisitor. I will show them no mercy.
Here I go!
And, I'm fairly sure that he is the astrologer. Because, I mean, look at him. We've had this discussion already. And... let's see. I, did not actually mean to hit the LB button there, but it works out anyway because I was probably just gonna default anyway. I would like to rack up some brave points, see what they have to do. Possibly, I think Elvis has some painting moves that can, like, nerf their offenses and stuff like that. Definitely want to default using Adele. Actually, you know what? Yeah, default using Adele. Going to scan her eventually. Is that, what is that? That is Hilara's Blessing, that's just what it says. There's no description of it or anything. We'll find out what it does, I guess. I'm also kicking myself for actually not saving at that save point. I don't know why this only happened like 5 minutes ago. I don't know why I didn't want to save there, because I've got 9 save slots. I can save over an old one. And, like, I've gotten a significant number of job levels and stuff, and a decent number of battles since this recording started, and I really don't want to lose that if I were to die in game over. Anyway. So, y'all remember how squishy Elvis was when he was the Black Mage and he was dual-wielding staves? Now Adele has the exact same problem. Alright. I'd like to, yeah, that's cool. You can attack them and all that. What is Hilara's Blessing? That's going to recover you every time you take damage? Or every turn or something like that? That's my hypothesis currently. In the last boss fight against the, Martha, Gloria spamming the monster summons probably did, like, 2/3 of the damage to that one character just all on Gloria's own. And I'm hoping that I can pull through with something like that again this time. Alright. White magic. Artistry. I really should be using Elvis's artistry abilities now. Physical defense is reduced. Restorative power. That may actually suddenly be relevant. Because this guy's a healer. Magic attack. Resistance to elements. This seems to be a... Alright, physical attack. Splatter. That seems to be a, like a probability of happening. I'm going to lower her attack. If I can splatter you, that'll help because then you'll be weaker to, like, everything and I can attack you and all that. Okay, cool, you're splattered. I seem to remember earlier there was a couple times when she was not actually when whatever the target was not actually getting daubed when I used that attack. Anyway, Gloria, you're defaulting. That's fine, I guess. Stop doing that, please. I don't think I have damaged them aside from the little help that Dragon Buddy has inflicted. Yeah. For that matter, I don't think they've attacked me either. You are doing... What was that? I did not see that. I could not... You're moving too fast. And... I'm going to use 2 magnifying glasses, 1 on each of them, and I'm going to start things off. Let's say with a jump. Alright, so you have 42,000 HP. You have probably a little less than that, 27,000 HP. But I think Gladys is going to be easier to take down. Okay, that's... Well, I can't be damaged as far as I know because I am in midair. If you go after Elvis, I think Elvis has the highest defense. No, not Gloria. Okay, well, Gloria took that decently well too. That was... How many hits is this? No, don't. Okay, fine, whatever, screw you. Oh, are you going to be the Swordmaster? It looks like you're playing with stances. It looks like you're playing with stances. Alright. Well, off the leash. Let us bring in... I'm okay with that. Let's see what the Aqua Turtle does. Alright, you're vulnerable to water because you're daubed right now for, I think, 1 more turn? And you're just going to be healed off. Alright, Banish. Didn't do anything to Elvis. Elvis is gonna go back to playing the healer. I'm sorry that I'm not really using your painting abilities the way I could, but... Kiraga. I do need a healer on the team, on the field, at, like, pretty much all times. I should be able to heal Adele past maximum quite a bit, though. Yeah, she's got 27,000 HP. And, Gladys took some big damage from spears. 1 step ahead. What does 1 step ahead do? That's a countering. Okay. Not... super surprised. This is regen, so the Hilara's blessing thing, whatever, was not regen. Oh, come on. Okay. Banish is doing a lot of damage. Wow. Counter when opponent defaults, that's your status? I think so. This is... Arise uses a lot of MP. I'm okay with using a lot of MP right now. I would really like Adele, however, to be able to use pretty much... Is she still daubed? She is still daubed. Pretty much any like, damaging spell right now. Because... What do I feel like doing? Let's set you on fire. What is this guy weak to? Wind and dark. Okay, so the red mage spell types that the red mage uses, and the light and dark. Alright. I do not have a special available right now, so I can just fire off a bunch of fire. Fire is my favorite. Killing it with fire, there's just nothing like it, you know? Anyway, that's gonna do 1,800, 2,000, almost 2,000. Counter magic. Wait, you didn't counter magic. I am confused. I am also worried because you didn't do the thing that the text said you were gonna do, and I am slightly worried. We're going to be... Is there any Judgment Bolt? That one's stone. She's weak to stone, so she'll be extra weak to this one, I think. I can do that twice. And... What else? Do I have a wind? I think I've got Ventus Element, but I acquired those a long time ago, so they may not be the most powerful of enemies. Let me just, like, hit you with the biggest club that I can find. Ice Golem, those hit fairly hard, I think. Aka Onis, those hit fairly hard as well. So let's see what these do. 4,000, okay. This is gonna be 9,000. Gloria's out-damaging Adele, like, on 1.5 moves. Wow, okay. Gloria, you go. Beastmaster's great. It is unfortunate that it took me a little while before I really started to, yeah, go and Go and try and banish Elvis, because he appears to be immune to that. It is unfortunate that I did not appreciate the Beastmaster until fairly late my first time using it, because that thing is great. Alright.
Can I draw aggro onto Gloria or myself and away from Adele? Because Adele is really, like, I don't have any... Do I have a lower physical attack? Restorative power, physical defense. I mean... I won't go into debt on Brave points, but I will try and reduce your physical defense further, because if Gloria does, like, 5,000 damage, reducing your physical defense by a further 10% is gonna be, like... Stop going after Adele! Ooh. No! Alright, you're defaulting. That was... I'm going into the mode of operation of, well, at least you won't be able to do that again for a while. Using, myself as the healer of the party for a little while. I need to do that at least twice. Alright, I'll use 2 Phoenix down for now. Adele should be able to, like, move immediately. She should be up next. And you're no longer daubed. And I kind of feel like... Boy. Yeah, no useful Freelancer abilities right now. Freelancer gets a little bit better later on, but I've not really been using it. High potions, 1,000. What I really want is Elvis to be healed, because Elvis is the one who can heal others. And, if Adele goes down again, I'll be annoyed, but it won't be, like, the end of the world. Ooh, you took half damage from fire, so was I doing, like... Wow. Banish Elvis, banish Elvis. Okay. Gloria took that decently well. Banish Elvis. Alright, yeah. I guess, I'm assuming that is a holy move. Or maybe you're not the astrologer, maybe you're the bishop. You seem to be leaning more towards healing and, like the defense against the dark arts moves rather than things like messing with stats and stuff. So maybe you're the bishop instead. I guess that would make sense because your title is the archbishop, quite literally. Anyway, Gloria, you are defaulting, so I will not be attacking you now. Elvis, this is time to go to town. We're gonna raise 1, we're gonna raise 2, we are going to Kiraga on everybody. And that should, that should bring everybody back to full health. You are back. Okay, almost back to full health. I am a hair short of that. You're 1 step aheading, so that is... If you're the Swordmaster, you're getting ready to attack. I still have, these moves. I may want to make use of these. 5% to hit is not as good as the Pictomancer's version of them, but it's still very valid. That's the physical defense one. And then just because I can't Amp Strike. Amp Strike is fun. No, okay, so you are getting a preliminary attack off on me. Is that gonna... Okay. Wow, okay, so that's what 1 step ahead means. I probably should have seen that coming. I probably should have anticipated that. Alright, we're cool. Which is good, because Elvis is still in recovery. Gloria, can I don't think you were, like, preemptively countering me the last time I summoned, so... Gloria's going to make some potentially regrettable decisions. And... Off the leash. That is holy and, God, what is it? Earth. I have... Okay, Lux Element is holy. I don't think those do the most damage, so instead, again, can I just, like, knock you on the head real hard? Your physical defense is at minus 15%. That is... I think another special attack. What's something that looks physical? Goliath. I want to mow down... I want something that only targets 1. Like Polar Bear, I guess. Alright, you know what? Goliath, sure. That one inflicts, like, something that resembles, like, poison, right? I don't know if it actually does poison you or not, but... Okay, the Lux Element didn't actually do anything. That one... Okay, that wasn't damage. I may have... You're getting ready to do the thing again. Light resistance down. I don't have any light attacks. Do I have light items? I don't even have light items. Anyway. Oh no, okay. Oh no. Wow. So between using bad summons on Gloria, because I don't think any of them actually damaged her, and between getting countered immediately on Adele, because I didn't realize that she also countered magic attacks, as well as physical, when she was in that stance, okay, my whole team is gonna be a sitting duck for 2 turns. But I think on the next one, I may get to default before she does the Uber sword swipey brave thing. Maybe. Okay. I should have just used Polar Bear Pound or Polar Bear Maul or whatever the move was called. Gloria's good to go on the next turn. Elvis is good to go on the next turn. You are Hilara's blessing you. That is healing yourself. I could not currently care less that you are healing yourself. Because you are not the focus of my attacks right now. I really wish I had an offense down move. Probably should have defaulted on Elvis in anticipation of this, but solid stance. Yeah. Took 3 hits to take Elvis down instead of 2, though. That's nice. Alright, we've seen this before. We do gotta do something. Alright, I will raise Adele, because I do want her to be able to make progress towards that 1 brave point there. Gloria, she is not in... I see the defense debuff went down, which is annoying, but she is not in counter stance anymore, is she? I don't think she is. Counter when opponent defaults. Stop. God, you suck. Decrease both defenses and chance of inflicting dub. Okay, we're gonna do that. I don't think this can be countered. This doesn't damage as well, does it? In any case, I won't be able to take her down because she has 15,000 HP and the damage cap is like 9999. And, I do not see the painter doing 999 damage with anything. Alright, you're defaulting again. You are Hilara-ing again. That's 1,000 HP in your pocket. Because you suck. I do have, like, Hilara on Gloria. I guess I can use that? Bring Elvis into better shape. Off the leash. Where's the ones that, like, punch you on the head real hard? You're daubed, by the way, so I can use Thor. I can use a bunch of the elemental ones and expect it to actually do something. Like that. Ice Golem, Freezing Punch. I expect that to do a lot. The Ice Golems are big, and they're scary, and they'll probably do a lot, right? Alright, this is not doing as much damage as the other ones were, which is unfortunate. That one was decent. You're defaulting, are you? I think you're defaulting, actually. Did not realize that. 1 step ahead. Don't attack her, guys. Don't attack her. Instead, maybe do, like, that. Yeah, you're annoying. Elvis. Is there a record in the game somewhere for how many times your party members die? Because Adele has died a lot. I'm glad that, like, the friendo can't be countered when you do that, because that would be very annoying if you could also counter and take out the, little dragon buddy. Alright, so let's go after Drago. Go after me. First person, pronouns. Alright, that's 3. And, okay, yeah, I made it out of that one pretty well. Alright, Adele is still alive, which is impressive. You're continuously being healed, which kind of sucks. Hilara's Blessing, I could use that right now. We're gonna raise, we're gonna Kiraga, and we're going to try and lower your magic attack. Wait, magic attack? Yeah, magic attack. And magic defense? Did I have magic defense? Physical attack. I could do that instead. I don't have magic defense? Yes, I don't. Well. I was doing fairly well in this until I got her down to about 1/3. And now this is starting to crawl, and I'm starting to feel like I'm gonna see you blasting Elvis with an attack that does 0. Come on, just keep attacking Elvis, seriously. I'm glad the AI is not smart enough to figure this out after the first, like, dozen or so times. But yeah, the fact that you keep targeting Elvis with the Holy move is very good, because I don't take damage from Holy. I don't know if that's something that I've got equipped, or maybe because I've got the white mage as the sub-job makes me immune to holy or whatever. Anyway. Are you in countering stance? You may be in countering stance. Okay, you're not in countering stance. That's good to know. You got stabbed pretty hard with that. Okay, you're in, like, post-countering stance, not pre-countering stance. And pre-countering is the scary one, because that one, like, has a chance of not allowing me to get off anything at all. Adele is gonna heal. Counter when opponent... Are you, like, getting a free BP when I do that or something? Is that what that is? Is that what you're doing? That might be what's going on. I'm not entirely sure. Can I... Oh, God. Like, now you're defaulting. But I almost feel like this is when I should be attacking you because that, you won't do anything to hurt me as a result of that. Oh, you will do something to hurt me as a result of that. But it won't be as bad as some of the other things you can do to hurt me as a result of that. You only countered once there, which is nice. I'll see if I can just attack you if you will or will not counter me. You did not. Okay, this is gonna be pretty good. Okay, I could have gone a little farther with that. This is gonna be annoying. Yeah, goodbye, Adele. Elvis can take a couple. Goodbye me. Okay. Well. Will I now? Will she now? Yeah, she's not, cause Gloria's not talking to me, is she? She's talking to the enemies. Alright. I've done better. There have been better rounds of defaulting and whatever. But I've gotten you below 10k. Yeah. Hilara. You've used that on Elvis like a bunch of turns in a row, and it's ended the same every time, and you think he would figure that out. Gloria's almost ready to go. I wonder if... I'm pretty sure that when she does the one step ahead or whatever, she will not counter animal summons. I don't think I've seen her countering animal summons yet. And... if I can do 9,000 damage with animal summons, that might be okay. Yeah, Gloria, can you do 9,000 damage for me of animal summons? I feel like we're almost there, and once Gladys goes down, because Helio just can't do anything to Elvis. Elvis is just going to be immortal for the rest of the battle once Gladys goes down. I feel like this won't be that bad after this. Salmon Swipe. That's going to hit everyone, so I don't think that's going to do, like, a ton of damage to any individual person. Is that a physical one? I don't remember. Yeti I know is physical. Okay, so we're not doing 9,000 damage worth of damage. Oh, wow, you can miss. Alright, the skeleton cell swords. I do have a bunch of those. That might have been okay. If I'd used 4 of those and, if I'd used 4 of those, and none of them missed, that might have been enough. Anyway, Adele. Come on, hit through the default. I know your magic attack is insanely high. You've got dual swords for a reason. And, okay. Oh, God, I forgot you take half damage from lightning. That's been the case the entire battle, and I just forgot. Well... Alright, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Adele is probably not going to survive her, like, default Fiesta, or Brave Fiesta, or whatever, anyway. Actually, okay, I was gonna say, if it takes 3 hits to take Adele down, I was gonna be impressed, but no. That was probably because she was healed beyond full HP. Okay. We do gotta do something. She's almost done. Alright, so, Elvis, come back, because as established, you are my lifeline, because the Helio can't do anything to Elvis. Me, as for myself... Can I go all out on amp strikes? Is that gonna be a bad idea? Don't have enough MP. Is she gonna counter me enough times that that becomes a problem? She did not. Okay, I think this is gonna be it for Gladys. No, that was not it for Gladys. God, how much HP do you have left? You must be hanging on by an absolute sliver. Alright. Raise. Kiraga. And can I kill you with items? I want you to be done. Do I have like an axe item? Earth. Earth. Do I have earth? Do not have earth. Do I have an axe? I have 2 throwing axes. Please don't counter item use. That would really put me in a spot of trouble. And you're not gonna counter it, but it's not gonna do enough to finish you. Alright. Banish Elvis. And you just heal off whatever I did to you. Boy, this is really slowing down the lower in health Gladys gets. Yeah, physically attack us, because that's like the most you can do. Are you like out of MP? Is that why you did that? Why did you do that? Did you waste all your banishes or something? I'm gonna jump on you. Just put you out of the battle for a little bit. And hopefully, okay, you're gonna default. Didn't even have time to say it before you defaulted. If you didn't default, there's a chance that I might have been able to take you down like that, but smash all enemies with a powerful physical attack. I like the sound of that. Will this do it? Once again, I know she's defaulting, but this is a fairly strong special. The Master's Voice. You're getting pummeled by a bunch of wild animals at once. You did not get taken down. There we go. Okay, Gladys is finished. This battle should be considerably easier now.
Too strong for Gladys, I see. I did not expect that, I must confess. But I will not fall so easily. Prepare to witness my true power.
That could be either good or bad. Anyway, now that we're down to 1, and now that the big attacking juggernaut is out of the picture, let me do a lot of defaulting. I want to be on full break points before I really continue. You're gonna heal yourself. You can heal yourself back to full HP, and I could not care less. In fact, you're pretty much at full HP. And, you have half as much, like, total HP, almost a little more than half as much total HP as Gladys did. And this shouldn't take as long. I don't know what your defenses are like. I don't know if you'll be taking more damage just as a, Elvis. Yes. Yeah, alright. We came out of that fine. So I don't know if your defenses are just going to be higher just because you're a healing character, and healing characters' defenses generally are higher than attacking characters' defenses, but this shouldn't be that bad. I won't be being constantly interrupted by having to revive people, or anything like that. I probably won't have to heal as often, so Elvis can probably actually do painterly things. For once. I can probably actually, like, play with his stats and play with his debuffs and all that. We'll see. I might actually get a chance to actually see what the painter can do, like, at full power, and what the Dragoon can do at full power. Alright, I think this is gonna be fun. Counter physical attacks with... What did you do there? Did you get a free healing? You totally got a free healing, didn't you? Anyway, I may want to do the incurable coral thing. I also do want to splatter you, and I do want to... There's no magic defense right now, right? There's magic attack. I'll do reduce physical damage, reduce physical defense. Was that physical attack or physical defense? I was not reading. Did you not get daubed? Alright, I don't think you got daubed. It's annoying. Alright, Dragoon. Can I just hit you with fire? Can I kill you with fire? Let me use this as a way to gauge how much damage we're gonna be doing. Okay, so countering magic, that sucks. Don't counter, yeah, counter Elvis, don't counter me. So you do have a countering ability. You're not gonna do it all the time. That was 2 out of 3. Go after Elvis. No. Alright, so I'll still be doing, white mage things occasionally. Adele wasn't doing bad damage, though. Which is worth noting. That was a couple thousand. I think it got a 6,000 damage, before he managed to kill me, so... If I can, like... delay your next turn, maybe. Mercy Smash is good for casting stuff. It's also not a bad move on its own. 1,000 damage there. Definitely not a bad move on its own. Later on, I think the Dragoon gets abilities that can hit through default, but I don't have any now, so... Because there's no point storing any more BP, and because you're defaulting, let me jump. Alright. As an added bonus, I did not get hit by that at all, because I was, like, in midair when I did that. Okay, how much damage did this do? That did 1,000 with default on, right? So it's probably going to do closer to 2,000 without the default. Anyway, off the leash. We'll see what some of these do. Thor. Thor sounds like a fun move. Wind and Dark, by the way. I don't think I have Dark. I have, we've established Aurora is a wind move. I don't know how much. Okay, so 1,000 without the default. Meteorite, that was 4 times 7,000. That was a lot. Okay, this is not bad at all. This is going well. Ventus Celemus is worth using. And I followed that up by jumping on your head. Elvis, White Magic. We're going to cure Adele past her full HP. We're going to try to splatter you again. I guess, can I use that twice? Is that going to increase the odds of actually splattering you? And reduce physical defense. Okay. You are going to have... Wait, did she not get healed? Did I use the wrong move? What was that? Did I use a Rise on Adele while she wasn't dead? That may have been what happened. Alright, defaulting. We're gonna jump on your head again. I do get quite a lot of MP back when Adele defaults between the time of day, passive MP recovery, and the regenerative default ability. It's quite nice. Okay, there she goes. And Elvis is, again, you are wasting your time, sir, by trying to attack Elvis. Alright, we're about halfway there. Which is not bad. I'm guessing you're going to... No, I thought you were going to default. Okay. I was going to say, you're going to default on this turn. I will default myself, and then when you're open on the next turn, I'll hit you with something hard with the Dragoon, but maybe not. Again, we're going to be storing some BP. This battle's been going on for a while. I'm definitely going to be speeding parts of it up. At least the slow parts with GLaDOS, because that was... The middle part of this battle was very slow indeed. Okay, there we go. That one healed. I'm pretty sure that I just accidentally used, like, Raise on her the first time, which probably was a problem. Alright, let us go and... Alright, I'm looking for a single target attack. And maybe on the next turn I'll just jump in the air. Alright, so that's stealing some HP from you. I forgot it did that, actually. I wasn't reading the description. But you're gonna counter. I'm not gonna care, because I'm... Oh, right, you're countering by regenerating. That's technically a counter, I guess. You're gonna default. Well, I'm in the air, and the next turn I should come down on your head and do a little bit of hurt. It doesn't seem like I've ever been able to successfully use any of the artistry painting on your face thing, so maybe I'll just stop attempting that, and Elvis can wait. Elvis was great against GLaDOS. But unfortunately, he can't do much to Helio, and Helio can't do much to him, so we're at a bit of a stalemate here. Yes, that's annoying. It's very annoying when you do that. Come on, undefault. Yeah, just whack Adele with your staff, and open yourself up to attacks. That's great. I think that's great. I'm coming down on your head. Okay, that's a decent amount of damage, and... Regeneration is becoming very annoying. Maybe I should try and use those nerf regen abilities. Alright. Adele has a lot of HP. She has been healed beyond max. I can probably take a couple counters. Right now. I don't know. He doesn't do it all the time. It seems like he only does the counter about 50% of the time, so that's great. If I can do 8,000 damage to him with Adele, that's going to be like bringing him down into range where he's probably dead on the next turn. He did not counter any of those. That's great. At least... Unless he, like, passively gained health back or something. Doesn't look like he did. Alright, I did do a lot of damage there. Artistry. Let us nerf your regen. Incurable Coral. Again, I don't know if I'm actually going to get away with this. I'm not seeing any status messages popping up. Oh, it did. Okay, it did work. Your restorative power did go down. And, Gloria, off the leash. Ventus element did a lot. Let's just bring in a lot of these guys, because I picked up a lot of these things in one of those dungeons in the jungle when I was chasing after. I think I picked those up in the dungeon when I was chasing after Lily, but might as well use them, I say. You're not doing very much damage, but I appreciate the help all the same. Alright, 3,000 left. Adele is up next, and he's defaulting.
We can wait. We can play the waiting game. And the longer I wait, the longer he gets to heal. His restorative power is at minus 30%. I don't know if that affects whatever he's been getting from regen there. Or not. Alright, let's unleash a special on your face. Ideally, if I can attack you before you get to use your brave points and end the battle, that'll be great. Alright, do your thing. 2,000 damage. Plus. And how much do you have left in the tank? You have 3,000 left in the tank. Okay. Adele should be able to do more than 3,000 total. And that last one is I don't have enough MP for. But you know what? Who cares? I should be able to finish you off in probably 3 turns or less. That didn't bring me below my max health, which is a very weird sentence to say. And Helio is finally done. Alright, that was annoying. That was very tedious, but it wasn't annoying in the same way that Gladys was. Alright. Zappable what? It's a color. It's a painter move. Beastmaster has been mastered. Black Mage has been mastered. I think I had mastered the Black Mage before this fight. And, Adele kind of burned a lot of job points by accident. Although, for what it's worth, I wouldn't have wanted to go into this fight with a job level that was like level 1 anyway. Alright. Good game, guys.